RT is live. Huh? What? Charlie, right? Let me find your IP. Let me block your IP. Hold on. Let me do that. Yep, that's a good idea. That'd be crazy. Slash connect AP. Alright. Let me know when you're ready. Mr. Chance. Open this door now. Okay, you're good. Down yourself, down yourself. Wow, look at these dogs. Did you actually lose the waff? Thank God, dude. Ah, dog. Oh, I'm gonna die. Right. Hmm. I appear to have miscalculated. I, hmm. uh, yeah. We're doing blast for the swords now. Oh my god. Come take this horde somewhere. Or I'll bring it to you. Because you can't be over here. They're gonna jump over. They're gonna jump over. So be careful. To be honest, I thought I could get by Kira there without him in the pump. I 100% should have died. Yeah. Dog shit. I didn't see hying. so optimal. Oh, that's great. I immediately had to use IPS, but I don't know why I had the horde there. It's weird. I'm more surprised that I survived that initial leaving. Like, fuck, dude. Fuck off. Better help me. 3 dogs coming after me, did I know you did. That's when Deadwire goes off, of course. So rounds are just over 50. Okay. So just trying to think exactly when we have to pause. Because like 100%, like I need to go at that time. I can't delay it. Because I'm driving her to an appointment. I shouldn't have to fucking do it in the first place. But she said to me last night, she's like, if I don't feel well in the morning, can you drive me? And she made it sound like it was not gonna be a thing. And then I'm like, okay, well, can you let me know by 8? And she's like, I'm not gonna be up at 8. I'm like, yes, you fucking are. I know when you sleep. So I'm out there eating my breakfast, and she comes up from upstairs, and she's like, can you drive me? I'm like, fine, whatever. And then she comes out after I message you again. She's like, can you also take me to the dentist? I'm like, I'm not fucking taking you to the dentist. You said you wanted me for one appointment for your fucking hair. I'm not driving you to the dentist also. Well, I'm gonna call them right now and make an appointment. Yeah, good luck with that. Fucking last minute dentist appointment. On the one day off where I actually wanted to fucking play this shit. Like, I don't have work. Like, fuck off. Wow. Deadwire proc almost got me killed. Probably just gonna have to carom these dogs a bit more. What the fuck were you even practicing? Cancel the spawn. Did you cancel the spawn? Wait, was that not what you were playing? What map were you on? Oh. I don't know why internally I thought you... I knew you were, but internally I thought you weren't for some reason. Ooh. Max. Yeah, newsflash, Ascension's easy. Fucking revolutionary information there, Chance. Have you seen the way Celia does his horde ups up top? Yeah. Right. Ascension is just such a yick. In general, though. Surprised that's the map that has your attention. Oh yeah, it would be so fucking funny. Like 100%. It would just further prove that, like, generally, people that start on BO3 are able to go back. As opposed to, yeah. Yeah. But you and Zomba were boys. Alright, you take Ascension, I'll take all the dead. Easy. Zama wants to do co-ops with— yeah, no, I talked to him in here. I'm aware. This isn't the first time this has been said as well. Now that I actually have a PC, I'd be... when am I getting 255 Ascension with him? When he gets a 244 on Ascension first? I don't know. Feels like he needs to finish his other map first before he can move to the other worse versions of Ascension. And all that trade knowledge will come in handy when we're playing in spawn room with AATs the whole game. And when he downs with the T-gun, it will become real handy. Yeah, that's the requirement. You have to suffer on BO1 Ascension before agreeing to suffer on the BO3 one. Huh? That's just my life. I'm already suffering. I've already done enough suffering. This fucking horde I got up here. Stop. Just want to be able to use it at machine. Stop it. It's like super powerful death machine. Almost. Oh my god. Love this game. Not so much as this. Yeah, not so much the stair strat as much as the I'm trying to like finish the animation of swapping the gun so I can fucking shoot after pulling the trap. Holy AAT procs, dude. Oh my god. Proc. Yeah. Got a point. Huh? You would hate it because of what you have to do for setup. It's not even the windows, it's a fucking box, it's windows, it's the fact that you have to rely on drop RNG so heavily and actually getting the drops and shit to be able to camp efficiently, and if you aren't able to, then you just lose time. And then as soon as you're done camping, it's, oh, by the way, now you have to get windows. I just remember people complaining about 5, the people that have played 5, more so than I've heard much of anything else. Like Kino, it's you get the T-gun and that's about it, from what I understand. There's nothing else really intensive with that. Ascension, okay, Ascension's, Ascension. Chang is first box and perks in the good location. Um, yeah. You could do the funniest thing ever, which would be having the world record on the same map across all 3 versions. But that also means learning World at War Shino and having to deal with that error bullshit, so. Yeah. Just make sure not to lean when you have the Bowie knife. That's a big thing. Imagine having to unbind it when you can just play a controller. That's an Yeah. I mean, you need to practice instas when Ascension, that's a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, what? Possible. Is that what you're saying, or what others have said? I mean, the record is open in the sense that, yes, so long as people play it better, then I'm sure someone could cook a 245 plus. It's just a matter of having that consistency. I mean, the other thing, too, is he lost QR earlier than he wanted to. He wasn't able to force a monkey round later on, I think, if I remember correctly. Like, he down like 209 or something? I don't remember. Details of that game. Huh? You just need to hold on to your QR, and then you down at the end of the round before you want it to be an insta round. So that way you start the round with no perks, so those monkeys won't come. I mean, should. I think. That's what they did in their co-op for Cap. They had chance of 163 monkeys, so they both downed themselves the end of 162. Started the round with no perks. And then they had 164 monkeys. And then, I just remember for downing before he wanted to, so that, because he was going to do that later, I think. So that he could save the most time. QR ads reset. Or, you know what I mean. Huh? I mean, yeah, it's whenever it would be most advantageous, yeah. But ideally, you'd want to do it, like, right at the end of the game, where it's like, oh, um, you know, and I don't know what the insta list is, but, like, say it's like, I don't know, you're on 242, and 243 is instas, and you have a chance at 243, 244 monkeys, and 244 is not instas, then you'd want to, or vice versa, you know what I fucking mean. I'm bad at explaining this shit, and whatever. Yeah. For real. zombies doing? What the fuck? Cooking me, dude. Yeah, I got cooked. I just didn't have dead wire. Kill him. What was I gonna say? No, like I do want to seriously actually look into this fucking massive text that Snitching put about the map. Is it a gauntlet if only one person makes it to 90 plus? Because everyone else just fucking freezes and shit. Oh yeah, just don't freeze. Easy. I mean, I think realistically you could get 90 plus within your first attempt or so. It's just a matter of then actually doing what he's talking about for freeze avoidance, error avoidance, whatever. I don't even know if my PC would be able to handle what it needs to be for Call of Duty. It seems like you want more, whatever, I don't know. Seems like the higher quality PC, the higher chance you would have as well. Huh? Well, I just remember, it's like a memory issue. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a few things that happen in the game where it's just, it adds up to a memory value going over. Yeah. Yeah, let me get some free RAM. I don't even know what people consider the Shang record anymore. Like, no, B1. What the fuck is going on, dude? Where are the invisibles coming from right now? Hello? Jesus. Well, I mean, it was, but then people were like, cancel ceiling spawn bad. So, like, every game did that at some point or something. Like, I don't know. So at this point, the record's either Rick's game or like 150 or something. Not even. Like, I don't know anymore, dude. Like, I actually don't know what the record is anymore. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what people consider the record. I just remember there being like massive discussions that Rick and Vert had, like on stream, being like, "Oh, ceiling spawn cancel bad." I don't know. That's an intended mechanic, right? I have to show you a conversation later. Not even a conversation, we're just crazy ramblings that I got dragged into yesterday. Yeah. Not now, because we're playing, obviously, but... Alright. Starting a screen share. My game crashed. Huh? Okay. Shadow Claws go hard. I appreciate that, Calvin. We need it. We're actually only playing like a really short session right now because I wasn't expecting to do fucking anything today, but I'm getting shit thrown at me last minute, so I have to go somewhere in, what time is it? 3.5 hours roughly? You just are not built for co-ops. Like, it's funny too, because I want to play Final Reich with you, but like we actually need to commit to, you know, a longer session. I don't want to repeat of what happened last time where it's like, let's just pause for 2 hours because I forgot to do all my attacks on the Clan War before this co-op. Yep. I might have injured you. Look out. Look out. Yep. Hmm? Yep. Where's this dog? But it's honestly such a Calvin phrase, though. I rarely do this, but tonight I will cast spells of goodwill to enchant the enhance. What the fuck? I can't read. Enchant. Yes, that's what I meant to say. The first time I was right. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the billion dogs spawning onto me. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room filled with rats. And rats make you crazy. Crazy? You would. So 188 dogs. 189. Yeah, I fucking love our dogs, dude. This is actually ridiculous. I want to see nothing but 4s. 200 plus. Fuck, it's starting 190s actually. Just make it 200 plus. Instead, 400s. Ooh. When did you start tracking dogs? Because I can tell you we had 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 150. I forget when we actually got our 4-rounder. I think it was 159. Yeah, 163, 168, 173, 178, 183, 188. Fuck this game. Yeah. I need dead wire. Hi. I didn't want to go that way either. I didn't want to buy ammo without the trap up either. I got distracted thinking about our dogs. Yeah. I mean, like, Jesus. And it's just annoying because, like, okay, whatever, some time loss because we're getting less 4s than we should, but if this keeps up past 200, there's, like, what the fuck? We're gonna lose out in 5+ hours just because of some silly numbers didn't do what they were supposed to and give us a better average. Like, what? Exactly. Mm. Yeah, we actually survived longer. You quit out when you hit 255. What do you mean? 100%. It's not even the slowest DE game. You know that, right? Which is pathetic. If the very first game running the fucking Stair Stratton Church that made it to 255 can be faster than Ashy, even by just barely, and they had 2 nouns, and they didn't know what they were doing, then why the fuck are you slower 5 years later? Me? It was not supposed to be a 255, let me tell you. Just like half my fucking games. Shadows wasn't supposed to be, D wasn't supposed to be, Kino wasn't supposed to be. And then it was just like, oh, well, you're in a game. Like, with Shadows, it was literally, um, I was like, okay, I'll just do another game right before I have to go for spring break. I'm not planning the QR until at least 180 anyway. Um, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't dying like I would normally did before 140. And I'm like, huh. Okay. So then I got QR on 170 because I'm like, okay, well, I might as well play this out for practice. And then it was like, I'd only been playing a few hours a day, thinking the game wasn't going to go that far, and then I had less than a week left before I had to leave my dorm for spring break. So I would have left the game, and it would have been close to 25-day error by the time I came back. So I'm like, well, I gotta play out this game now. So then I was just forcing myself to play a fuck ton when I was tired after classes, and I just did not want to play. And I still blame that for why I took it down. Like, I just did not want to play. and I wanted to go to bed, but it's like I need to play 7 hours today, or else I'm not gonna make it in time. And then I made one fucking mistake where I turned to the right instead of the left when I got cornered, and it fucking ruined my flawless on 241. And if I had actually had a 200 plus game, like if that game had died 200 plus, the next game would have been hours faster because I would have known better ammo management and everything. And I went on a bunch more shield runs. Can you fucking waft me or something? Like, okay. Like I just didn't know how to play late game as well in Shadows. But if I had played another game immediately after, I would have been hours faster, knowing how to play it better. And then like with Kino, it was literally I'd come off of getting 255 on ZNS, and I'm like, I don't know what map to play now. Oh, let's mess around on Kino. I don't really like Alley yet, so I didn't want to actually learn M8 strat. So then I'll go to the M8 room early. And then I tripped and fell into a 255. And then with DE, it was my PB was like a 160 double down or something along those lines. I remember Shelby and I were both playing it. Or maybe not. I want to say it was. I don't remember. And I still wasn't even running the strat like as good as it should be. Like I was breaching spawns and everything more than I should have been. And I forget exactly how I took my first down, but I distinctly remember my second down being because I was looking at my laptop playing Roblox with a firm pilot instead of my fucking game, instead of just pausing. And then I'm like, wow, alright, well I already used 2 QRs, I might as well just keep playing that for practice. And then I tripped and fell into a 255 with no more downs after that. Yes. And then what 255 was it that you got? Easy. Oh. I'm trying to think. I mean, hell, even my GK game wasn't supposed to be 255. I was fully expecting to error in the 240s at the latest. Because I'm like, okay, well, this probably won't be the solution, but it'll probably help. And then it was like, oh, actually, you want to 255 this game? Sure. Though I kind of regret having not paid attention for most of that game and just allowing myself to down a fuck ton more than I needed to. Basically, yeah. And then I played a No-Gums game where I had less downs and was faster. So that just shows you how... if I'd been paying more attention and actually using my safety gums and shit, you know, would have been just a bit faster and less downs. Yeah, as if. My frames are having a normal one right now. Yeah. Feeling very choppy. Feeling very choppy today. I'm just watching it dip below 60. piss off. Yep. Alright, he has the day off work. Let's make it a miserable play experience for him. I'm ready for my FPS to cap at 40. Yep. Okay. So you were drunk on every 255? Huh? I have no idea. It might be I'm Dully too. I didn't look at the chat for a minute. You didn't say anything about it either, so yeah. It's just my brain. Fair enough. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Had the pop. I knew there were 2 dogs coming as well, so I was like, well, I'm getting blocked here. Oh my god, this fucking dog. Let's see. Waiting to see. Six hours? No, that's just my timer being dumb. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to say 46 hours. Just, I have the display on OBS not capturing the 4 because big stupid. My Z res. That is a phrase I hope never again gets repeated. As funny as it is to say Z resume. What the fuck? Yes. There's a lot of Clash of Clans things here. Our player icons are the Legends League icon. There's some balloons over there you can't see because we're in the room. The giant robot head is replaced with a P.E.K.K.A. I'm sure there's other things I'm forgetting about. Oh yeah. Town Hall 15 right there. something else. Hell. Hell for real. Oh, it's your fault. What's harder, learning how to make models or play BO1? Oh, help, 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 help. This fucking Deadwire zombie move? Oh my god. I'm just trapped in corpses. Huh? Nope. I would never. You can't give yourself a week to 200 Ascension when it's gonna take you fucking 3 weeks to play it out. Fucking hour a day, head ass. You would not, ever. There is no world in which you play more than 3 hours a day on Ascension. You gotta memorialize the memory of those that came before you, including, I forget who it was, fucking played the inches straight one sitting. Back when, yeah, maybe. Fucking Adderall, dude. Back when it was a slower map, too. So if you can't even do it now when the map's like super optimized and stuff, then you're just not ready for the grind. Can't compare to the players of old. You know? Never pause. I'm buying your pause button. Like, there are players like that still, like Terra, or whatever else they go by. I don't know if you know. No? They, what did they do? They got the Moon No Power record last year. Yeah. Can you cheat? Did he? I don't know. I mean, he was playing that strat. I don't know if he glitched out the ceilings one. Oh. No, actually, I didn't know if they did that or not, but, what's it called? Oh my god, these fucking dogs. Piss off. Yeah, only for me, too, dude. No, but the point I was making is, like, they play a ridiculous amount of hours in a short time frame. Like, they'll stream for 17 hours, play for 15, sleep for 4 hours, and do the exact same thing. Like, they played a Moon game out a couple weeks ago in, I think, probably under a week. Maybe even sooner. And they errored on 208. What vibe does BO1 give? Words cannot describe how I feel about the game. It's such a experience. Like, you have to be both mindful of those that came before while also respecting those that are currently optimizing the shit. So it's more like, I guess, a sense of reverence more than anything else. Just standing amongst the legends old and new. Fuck, I had to sneeze. There's a fucking dog on me. I had to sneeze. Yeah, basically, as Joel said. He phrased it better than I did. Yeah. He's trying to throw us off by saying that. He's actually loading up the... Huh? He's actually about to load up the God tier Megas Kino game, and then he's gonna quit BO3. He has to defend his honor from the tactical. In the first one? In the first one? No AATs in the first one? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Might help. Okay, you might as well just buy turned ammo to close that around. Yeah, I'm not gonna pap until the dog round. Oh, hi. Yep, yeah, here you are. Oh, I wanted Thunderwall ammo. Oops. I've got no pride at stake for this question. I get how public question changes that into though. Yeah, no, he changed the perks to be the Cold War like cans from that game. There's a lot of the text and things that have also been changed if it wasn't obvious. Like the trap is cooking, the trap is about to cook. Yeah, the YouTube exclamation mod, you can see everything that got changed. The only thing that's not accurate is our dog models. Because this guy fucking broke their hitboxes. Didn't work when I needed to. So much to customize, yeah. One needs to the other. I'd become edgy as hell. I mean, look at this map and tell me this is not edgy as hell. Like, yeah. Does the moon do an animation on the dog round or no? Yeah. Yeah. It like disappears. No. There's nothing to do with the fog. Yeah, oh, yeah, it did. It did. It did. What? What was it? No. No, it like fully disappears right again. Alright, Calvin, if you're still here, let me show you this. Very normal teleporting animation. What? Are you over there? Why? Yeah. I did perfect trap timing, yeah. Oh. Okay. Like it's frozen? Oh my god. Yeah, that image on the left is, there's the story behind that. I don't know if you ever saw or remember, there was a show on Cartoon Network called Uncle Grandpa, which is, you know, interesting in itself. But a few months ago, it was announced that the show was getting taken off of HBO Max. So the fucking creator of the show drew that and posted it to Twitter in response to finding out about the show getting taken off HBO Max. Fucking Uncle Grandpa, shotgun in mouth. And then the Minecraft pig was, I was on the Minecraft website help forum because I've been having trouble with the game. Because I fucking own the game. Well, long story short, basically, I can't play the fucking game right now, so I was like looking for answers. And then I load into a new page, and that fucking image is just like covering the entire page, and I just start dying. And I showed Chance, and he's like, "That is so fucking funny." Guilt tripping HBO. Like, it was just so out of context. This fucking pig in a minecart. Yeah. Maybe it was them trying to tell me when pigs fly. I don't know. That my game will actually work again. Yeah, and then I like skimmed through the message, and it was basically top flux shit nuts. So I need to further actually read their message. But they sent me like 3 follow-up messages where they're like, "Oh, Max, Max, Max." They sent me like 3 different follow-up messages talking about like, was this helpful? And I just haven't responded. So they really want feedback. I don't know. Like, from what I remember, the message was mostly just copy pasta, like generic. Oh, your account's not working. Have you tried these steps? So I don't know. I can actually further look into it. I didn't try anything they said because I was at work when I read it, and then just that hadn't been a priority. So there you go. I showed you the stuff they're changing with the villager training, right? you see that? Yeah. So you know like how trading works now, right? So they're changing it now, so based off of the village that the villager is from, they can only get certain enchants. So you need to get lucky in finding certain villagers and certain biomes, and then you need to max them out before actually seeing what the book is. Instead of it being a level 1, oh, I can see that it's a book of mending here. Like, no, you're gonna have to waste so much more time and resources to get your villager halls up. But once you do, it's, you know, it's still broken endgame. But you won't be able to do that as early. Which is fine, because I didn't normally do that anyway. I was normally the one that leashed off the people that had set it up. I started setting one up for us in our bedrock realm. And then confused me because their beds weren't linking as they should for some of them. Yeah. How long was that round with the dam? 53? You started once we actually got set up, right? Okay. So it was probably like 53 total. I'm close to 55 then, I don't know. It's... Nope. Yeah, it's still good though, we're able to, what's it called? The round average below what I said it would be. Do you remember what it was when you reset it at the start of the round? Okay. Surely we managed to save on this round, surely. Dude. Try to run into your horde to buy ammo? I would. Oh, that dog was coming after you. saw Uncle Grandpa. Only show I watched now is Sunny. You mean Always Sunny in Philadelphia, or what do you mean by Sunny? I'm assuming that's what you mean, but yeah, Sunny. Never had it. I'll buy it and pour it out just for you. Yeah, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love that show too. And when I say I love that show, I mean I've never sat down and actually watched a full episode of it, but I love that show. No, that's just I don't consume media that way. I very rarely, if ever, actually sit down and say, today I shall watch a movie or an episode from TV show. It's let me browse fucking YouTube and watch clips of shit. Or funny moments compilations. And then people who are like, oh, well then you lose out on all the context. And it's like, no, not really. Sometimes it's a game where I have to like puzzle the context together and figure out what the fuck's going on. And that's, you know, even more fun than just watching the episode itself. But then you have to go on a hunt for the one missing part of a segment that you're trying to watch because they cut it into a billion pieces, but then the part that you're looking for to end it is like missing because they either didn't upload it or got copyright strike or whatever. Yeah, it can be quite annoying sometimes. Now, there's a lot of shows like that that I've never actually sat down and said, today I will watch a full episode of. But I highly could recommend the shows based off of what I've seen and looked into them. Dog just did not want to fucking die. Huh? Go on. How? How are you gonna fix it? That's how the youth watch SpongeBob. I honestly don't understand how that show can be kept alive anymore. It's such a disrespect to anyone that's worked on it and the original creator. Like, I understand it's a corporate decision of we like money and it's the most popular fucking show that you know, they have. They probably will never be able to replicate that lightning in a bottle, but at what point is too much? Like, and then there's like all this, I forget the name of it, but there's like the Patrick Show, and then there's, what's it, Coral Camp or something? Where it's a show with all of the characters from that, you know, SpongeBob universe, except they're all kids, and they're at a summer camp, which makes no sense because a bunch of them didn't meet until later on in life. So it's just like, just shitting on everything that the previous show established. Which, I mean, I get it. You know, it's a kid's show. They don't really fucking care about the lore, but at the same time, then what the fuck's the point of anything? And paying attention to the show. Like, why care about the plot of anything that you're trying to show when you just don't care about it? The in-rule universes in-universe rules, I should say, that you've created. Like, I don't understand. Oh, right. They're setting up the cinematic SpongeBob universe. I forgot they were planning that. I can't wait until we get past that point in our media consumption where it's like everything has to be tied to a cinematic universe or a multiverse type thing. Like, can we just have things that exist in their own spheres as good instead of having to connect it to, oh, well, like, I don't know. Like, there's examples of it that can be done well. Like, I keep being told, I've never watched it, but I keep being told that Everything Everywhere All at Once is like such a good example of that. And spoilers if, you haven't seen that, but the movie's been out for over a year, so whatever. Good. But it's like, I just don't understand how people can continue to enjoy that same level of, looking in. We're establishing a cinematic multiverse thing because it will connect all of our different brands together and make people excited. Spin-offs and something something. Low risk plots cause create. Yeah, no. I understand what you're saying about that. I'm just saying that the idea of everything needing to be interconnected to each other and a... Oh my fucking god, dude. Where did the Tom even come from? Just everything being interconnected or a universe within itself is just such a concept I'm so done with. Like, I can understand if you're trying to have little in-joke references and stuff, but to have just movies be filler for each other where you gotta watch the next one now to see if the group of heroes save the big bad, or save the universe from the big bad, but you won't know that until 5 movies later, even though you already know the answer, which is yes. Like, I'm, I'm just done with, like, that type of content. I don't know about that production history of Dune, but that I can understand to some extent in the sense of, oh, well, it's a very large project they're adapting anyway, and it's a lot of information to go over. So I can understand the point of splitting it up. But at the same time, the biggest criticism I've heard from anyone watching that movie, other than like Wonder because he's into that shit, is, yeah, I just couldn't force myself to actually pay attention. I fell asleep. So I don't know how they expect people to be invested in the second half when most people just fell asleep the moment they started talking about spice. Spice is the ultimate drug for everything that we use in the universe that allows for space travel at whatever. Like, okay, dude, sure. Am I able to pause on this mod? No, it's not a, like, no, it's not that kind of mod. It's just a aesthetic. Like, you see how this VMP looks different? It's just that kind of mod. Did Star Wars need more sequels? No form of media ever needs a sequel unless the story is incomplete. And you can always argue there's more story to tell, but at some point you have to realize the original intent of the author that created the media in the first place, and having like the hero's journey, if that cycle is complete and there's no real need for further exploration, then I don't really say that the stories at that point would be required. Not that they are bad stories to tell after that cycle is completed. It's just, if we're talking about that extra trilogy particularly, then it probably could have been not made. Uh, we take breaks by me just backing out of the game and the host pausing. So that's why my points are so low compared to his. Right. It's funny you mentioned Young Sheldon, because that's a show that did not need to be made, but yet the story within it actually is interesting, if I can say that, because it's not just focusing on young Sheldon. It's actually creating a story within itself that didn't exist before. And granted, most of that can be, either ignored or reduced once if you watch, The Big Bang Theory, and you're like, okay, well, they already talked about his sister, and oh, they didn't, the brothers didn't talk for years, whatever. Or Sheldon's dad died of a heart attack, whatever. Like, you know that already, even though he's alive in young Sheldon. You're just waiting for that to happen. So it's like, it certainly wasn't a necessary story, but what they've done with it is actually interesting. And it's not this brain dead sitcom family format either with a laugh track. It's an actual different media format, which is good, because if they had the same fucking format as The Big Bang Theory for Young Sheldon, that would have killed the show immediately, I feel like, because people are just done with that format. Does this still count towards ZR? Yeah, it should. Like, all that we've changed is just like the camos and stuff of guns. It's not changing any aspect of the game. Like, the zombies still are zombies. The guns still work the same. If it didn't have the title Young Sheldon, it would have been a very successful show. I mean, it's a primetime network television show, so it's gonna have an audience no matter what, pretty much. Especially because there were a large number of people that watched The Big Bang Theory, so it had an audience already. I think one of the funniest things that ever come out of that show was the fake articles of star of Young Sheldon died from coke overdose or something. Like, I just remember seeing that and being like, that's funnier than anything the show has ever made me laugh at. Because I've seen clips of that around. Because, like, YouTube just tries to force it down your throat. Like, I don't know what algorithm it is, but I swear there was a period of, like, 3 months where it's just, like, in my shorts or in my fucking just homepage feed where, Georgie and Mima almost get caught running casino in back rooms. It's like, okay, like, whatever. Sure, I'll watch this. 30-second content, whatever. Oh, the pause technique? Yeah, no, that's been used for co-ops for years. Are you out of turn? Or how much turn do you have? You've none now, okay. Well, then activate. I'm not going to get into the extensive lore of the Big Bang Theory, but I do remember, like, the original design of the show was supposed to be of, like, the 3 characters of Penny, Leonard, and Sheldon. I might have introduced you. There's fucking, the other thing, too, Like, I remember. I don't think they still are married. I think they broke up or divorced, I should say. Uh, the actors for Leonard and Penny like got married in real life for a time, and that seems to be common where co-stars that work together in movies or TVs where they're constantly in each other's face, like doing whatever in a romantic environment seems to be. They might also at least date. Like basically all of the I was literally about to say that all the Spider-Man and the love interest Mary Jane or whatever seem to date. How did I get on this topic anyway? You're talking about fucking something else. I don't remember. Still have a round timer going, right? Okay. 5. Alright. How'd you make your turn last so long last round? I was like towards the start of the round, I thought. Why do I have so many? Fuck off! Yep. Season 65 of The Walking Dead. See, that is something that needs to die. Like, the actual original Walking Dead show finally ended earlier this year or last year. And that was another thing where, again, it was just being shoved down my throat. Clips of the last episodes as they're coming out. Where, Negan does this and Daryl shoots somebody with a crossbow. It's just like, okay, I don't care. I never watched the show. I remember my aunt talking about it 10 years ago and she thought it was cool. And then after season 1 ended, she never talked about it again because she was reasonable and actually, didn't get invested in it as much as everyone else did. And, I don't understand why there needs to be a billion spin-off shows for that either. Especially when they could be summarized very easily as just a tangent within the original show of like, oh, where's Negan been? Oh, he's been in New York for some reason. Like, okay, sure, all right, that's season 1 of that show, like that just came out, Liberty City or whatever the fuck it's called. You get Millie Rocks in New York. Like, every criticism I've heard about that show has been season 1 will always be the best version of that show. There will never be a better storytelling of that material. Every other season after that, it was different showrunner, or multiple showrunners even. But like the one on season 1 understood it to such a degree, and the actors actually were excited about doing what they needed to. Like, I don't even know at what point they're trying to direct the show towards. Because they seem to be setting up all this, again, cinematic universe bullshit where eventually all the characters are going to come together and fight off, what, just more zombie hordes that are better now? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is their ultimate end goal with this show? It's either going to end one of two ways. Unsatisfying, where some of the people survive and just have to continue living in the world of The Walking Dead with no real uh, solution. That's the word I'm looking for. Or it's going to end with everyone's happy, the infection's over, they can start rebuilding society, blah, blah, blah. And that just comes after some big bad fight. It's like, I was the evil scientist that started it all. Mwahaha, kill me and everyone dies. Like, I don't know. Like, well, yeah, they have like a safe haven. Like, that was introduced so late into the show, but it's like, this is, I think that it might actually be called Safe Haven, or I don't know, but it's literally like, here's a city with a few thousand people in it that just don't have to worry about zombies. And they're rebuilding a capitalist, and like, that was literally a plot point. And the only reason I know this is because I watch fucking recaps of the shit, where it's like, one of the plot points is now they're living in a capitalist society again where money actually means something, and now there's class divides again. So the people of the main cast feel weird because they've been living in the wild for so long, and they don't understand this concept of money anymore. They're like, well, why the fuck would I buy shit? Or, you know, why are you excluding me because I don't have money when, you know, we're in the fucking apocalypse? I can't tell you the number of stupid fucking edits I see where it's like, Sigma fucking Negan cuts people's head off. It's like, alright, I really needed to see 1,000 of these edits today. Huh? Yeah, Clint. That's another turning point with the show where people were just like, after this point, they did not come back. Do you even know how the show ended? Uh, you don't need to. It doesn't matter. Because it doesn't actually end. Because it just ties into all these other fucking shows. I know, like, I don't know if it's finishing or what, but I've seen recap for most of that show. I haven't seen like the most recent season recaps at all or anything, but I've seen clips from that show too, where it's like the same fucking like Giga Chad music behind it, where it's just like woman belonging in the kitchen or some like dumb shit. It's just like, like whatever. Dude. Like I do not need to see this. He never died though. Like he he blew up the bridge and he hallucinated, and then what's it called? The Commonwealth. Those people came and they took a helicopter and then they medvaced him, and then he was just gone from the show. And then literally in the last minute of the fucking show, in the last episode, it's just a scene of him in like an area where there's muddy water and zombies, or sorry, walkers, sorry, and he's like yelling at a helicopter, a different Commonwealth helicopter that's yelling at him to surrender or something dumb, and he's like, "I will find you," whatever the name of the samurai woman was, and whatever, huh? Yeah, sure. I care so little, as you can tell. Uh, uh, but it's just like the whole reason they quote unquote killed his character off is because the actor didn't want to be in that role anymore. Which, fine, sure. You've been in that for fucking years and you want to do something else with your career. But at the same time, you're not doing anything else with your career since then, and now you've come back to the show. Or I can't say that he hasn't done anything else. I don't know exactly what he's done. But it almost feels like every character that gets killed off that has a major role in a show that is like, I've been doing this for so long, I don't want to do it anymore. In almost every, but I can't say for certain every, because that would be too broad. It seems like, oh, I didn't want to play this role anymore because I've been doing it for so long and it's stifling me as an actor and I want to go back to my roots, or I want to play different roles, and it's just like, yeah, how are those other roles coming in? Did any of your movies do well? Like, not really. And then you have to go back to that original role anyway. Do I play on PC? Yes. Okay, fuck off, Invisible. Oh my god. Oh, the trap's on. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Wait, when did I use the first half of that ABH? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. That was this round. You have 2 dogs on you. How far are we in the round? Like 35? It was 35 when I said it. Sure it is. Yep. Mhm. You've this invisibles here, look at. When did Thunderwall make a comeback? It more just makes sense for the way we're playing. Because, like, it never will have a reduced cooldown because of another player using it. Like, it's independent. But if I were to shoot turn, for example, and he then tries to use it, there's a cooldown. It's more helpful on Giant because Deadwire doesn't give drops on this map. So you can brute force drops better with Thunderwall because it still qualifies as being able to give drops. Granted, that still means we'll go 40 minutes without getting a drop sometimes, but that just is the game being really stupid. And I think you're saying that because you're like, where's the fireworks? And that's just because the AATs are based off the gun that you use them on. So fireworks on a shotgun usually is not that good. And the fireworks guns that would be good are much more of a distance away compared to the KRM, which is right here, and I can get ammo for it at any point. So it just makes more sense. strats on strats. What? Who's asking? Huh? See, it's funny they say that because this is actually a DE co-op. We've just changed the map so much that it looks like Giant. I think I have Thunderwall. That's actually the Rags. I fooled you all. You think those are dog rounds? Oh wait, there are dog rounds on DE. Yeah. Think this is the electric trap? No, this is the death ray. Think this is a town hall? No, it's the shield. Oh, that reminds me. I think I showed you that. That thing on Spaceland. Yeah, the exo. Fast Croc would go so cool like that. Trap? Just jump, dude. I think that's one of the biggest faults of Exo Zombies is the stupid EMP zombies they put in. Like, yes, but not at the intensity that they are spawning in at. Like, that's just ridiculous at that point. It's not hard as much as just... You're not playing Exo Zombies as much as you're playing normal zombies with a exosuit rebooting message on your screen every 2 seconds. Yeah, I wouldn't mind saving one too so I can piss while you fix your timer. Probably can only play 1 or 2 more rounds anyway. Huh? I mean, we actually could if you really wanted to. Just means we're gonna play more when I get home. No? We are playing to 200 minimum today, fuck off. No, we are. We are! We are, fuck off. Not my fault this dumb shit came up last minute. Bet. Nope, said it the first way. Said it the first way. It's a legally binding contract, sorry. No. I unironically don't like the fact that you're doing that while we're mid-co-op. No, like seriously, if the game fucking closes or some shit while you're doing that, I'm gonna be mad. Is it? I still don't trust it with how fucking unstable this is, and this is a client that you don't even use. It's the only game you've ever played on it. There might be one game longer. I forget how long the Kino co-op was, because they reset, I think, so that means they doing window breaks at some point. The Kino Classics co-op by the Spanish a couple months ago, which I really want to beat because it was not played well. Hey yo, is it you? Oh, is it Gary? Nope. Nope. Not me, I'll tell you that much. That's a game I'd want to do longer sessions on too, though. No, it's just like the backouts for this aren't as bad because it's everything is accessible, and once you get the points for it, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Kino, 2-minute cooldown on PAP, where you're papping 3 guns and then need the AATs for them. Yeah. Right after this game. Unironically, would want to. I know. Hey, yo. I'd be down. Like, actually. I'd still have to farm points just so I can get monkeys, but yeah. And we can bleed out whenever to get you monkeys. Easy. Why? Well, there's one way you can get it one time. This quirky little thing that you didn't do in your 255, which I still don't fucking understand. That's so much not effort. You fucking type 935 in some toilets and then you shoot $5. It's a 2-minute time loss. You wash your hands after going to the toilet? You. Oh, okay. Sometimes you get your cat to do it. I love when AATs work. Oh my god. What? What? Nice. Please don't. You already have useless shit blocking your screen with the off. You know what I don't fucking understand? The first time I joined back, I had the Sputnik every now and then following me. Since then, I have not once. It was just that one session. I'm like, oh, that's weird. There's a Sputnik. I don't know. Also, how far are we another round? Okay. One fucking zombie that paths like that. It's killed so often. Hi. Surely we save one so I can piss and you fix the damage, really. Or are we just pausing now? Huh? Let's do that, or we do... Well, let me look at what time it is. We could do 1 round safely, 2 for pushing it. But 100% you can't play past 2. So it's either end of 190, 91 if we're pushing it. Or now. Yeah, nice Alchem, dude. Alright, am I gone then? Yeah? Yeah? You wanna? Don't fucking down me then. Like, actually, piss off. No, actually don't. Fuck off. Hold the fucking zombie. You wanna do one more? Okay. And I wanna piss. Lucky Fruit. How long was that round? 51? 32? Shit. I'd love for my bladder to not be yelling at me right now. Oh, you got it. Alright. there's been maybe one time this entire game where I say I'm gonna go take a piss and it turns into not a shit. Like I just had the fucking shit, dude. Like I wanted the piss and then my body was like, actually no, you need to do more than that right now. Are you good? Piss? Alright. The balloons that Chance programmed correctly, as you can see by them flickering. There's our lovely giant P.E.K.K.A. Yep. This wouldn't happen if you had a piss jar or a piss drawer. Where would my shits go? I'm not gonna shit in the piss drawer. That would be disgusting. Yeah, it's a P.E.K.K.A. And the balloons. If they render in half the time. Or you get a litter box. I'm not a fucking cat. I just realized I fucking wasted half this lucky crit picking up when I did. You. There. Because I have to play 190 with our mental or hit on this. Yeah. 191. Oh, we're pausing into this round anyway. Right. Oops. Almost walked into a wall. Did we ever lay under the perks for the 100 points? I wonder. Nope. Surely those aren't entities, surely. Oh, maybe we did for double tap. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're good? What was our 190 time? 45:30, roughly. That does not sound right. Because that would mean we're only 5.5 hours ahead. With the dog round, we would be 20 ahead. But we were already that ahead at 180, I thought. So it's 44:30. That relatable moment when your 190 time is 15 minutes slower than, or sorry, I can speak. That relatable moment when the 190 split in your game is 20 minutes slower than the. Never mind. Fucking. I can English so hard right now. I promise. That relatable moment when the 180 split in our game is the 190 split in is 15 minutes behind the 190 split in the world record game. That's what I meant to fucking say. I'm so good at words. Well, I don't remember you saying it, so fuck off. So we had 44.20, you're saying, roughly. Okay. So that would mean we are 6.5 hours ahead, which is what it should be because we are a dog round behind them. So if we did, we'd be 7:10 ahead roughly. Since we're not going to get the dog round to 200, we're going to gain time this split, but we're not making up the dog round yet. In theory, we're going to save close to an hour this split, I think, or more. I don't know. So then that would be close to 7.5 hours ahead at best, if we're at about an hour or so. So that should put our predicted 200 time at a low 52, low to mid 52, depending on exactly how much time we save this split. And if we had the dog round, it would be even faster. I forgot the light dead wire. Oops. I would. So, Chance, you know what that means? 200 is very reasonable to play to today, right? Yep. Yep. You know what is reasonable, though? You shoot my horde. Without dead wire? Yeah. Yep. Oh, another dog. Oh my god, another one. Ah. Fucking dog spawned on me, too. I couldn't see anything. I have no zombies on me right now. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't like it. Holy dogs, dude. So many. Oh my god, they're still coming! What the fuck? When did you go to bed last night? Okay. You woke up at... Okay. I see that. I'll come to it in a second. Yeah. Hi. I have no idea what a single word you just said was. Yeah, I checked on that when I was shitting. I'm so looking forward to Blizz that 14. Oh. Yeah, doesn't matter. I have Town Hall 14 dragons. E-dragons. I was so ready to use all the runes I got yesterday, and the shop has more deals today. There was the $50 deal, like you said, for the Town Hall, that's the Town Hall, the Pet House level 2. And then it immediately gave me a Town Hall 14 pack for $40, where it was like 4 runes of elixir, or 3 runes of elixir and a dark elixir rune. The $50 one had a dark elixir rune too. And it also came with 600k dark elixir. So then my queen 75 and Unicorn's level 2. The Owl's gonna be level 2. And then what am I gonna do? I need to farm some more Dark Elixir before I can get the Unicorn to level 3. But I won't do that until the war's over. Huh? I'm sure he is. What about Owen? I'm sure he was. Level 1 defenses, go hard, dude. I forgot that when you upgrade the pets, you don't actually keep them with the hero. Kind of annoying. I guess that's one advantage for like having it at Town Hall 15 is that even when you're upgrading a pet, each hero can have one, even if it's not like the right one. Can't wait for my one storage to be finished in 9 days so I get an extra 500k in that one storage. It's so worthwhile. What's that? It's like 50k. Oh yeah, I'm talking about 50. I'm talking about now. Huh? Oh, max. I'm talking about the upgrade for 14. Oh, okay. You definitely spammed right after that outcome, right? 100%. Yeah. Can't wait to go into work tomorrow and see my schedule, and it's just gonna be the most abysmal shifts known to man. I hope they fucking schedule me for Labor Day so I get more pay though. That'd be cool. Yeah. Mid. Yeah. Last night was kind of mid. It's not my fault you got caught in the bed frame. Use your bed. ago. Yeah. With like 30-minute thing. It's like 3 videos. Like a 3-minute one, a 5-minute one, like the 11-minute one thing. I definitely have time to show you all of that. I don't have enough time to show you all of the other thing, the animation. Like you have anything else planned. It is Ascension shut the fuck up time. It's weird to think about. There's going to be a day where no one loads that map anymore. I hope it's today. I don't even think I have a PB over 30. Or you're talking overall or average? Overall. What would be my solo PB? Oh, I know what it is. It's like 80 something under Reese. There's a lot behind you. I have a 45 Ascension 4P from pub lobbies that turned into a 2P because everyone left. I have 67 Call of the Dead 4P, 74 or whatever, 75 Darius 4P, and like an 80 something on Darius solo from 2018. Yezi and I were like, we should both play Darius for PB. And that lasted about a week, right before BO4 came out. Same. Honestly think that would be the easiest map to do it in. I guess it depends how you play, but like Ascension would be one of the easier maps that go for instas just because you have monkeys and you have something that kills always. Like you don't need the trade in order to kill like you do on sub maps. And what you have to kill with does infinite damage. So I'm dead. Ah, fuck, dude. What the fuck? Why did they path like that? Why did I get stuck right fucking there? So fucking stupid every fucking time. jug. Oh. That's the horde. Where'd they all go? Oh. You killed the ones in boiler, I didn't even see. Oh, I need BMP ammo anyway, might as well come over here. What? Oh yeah. What new attack? Go wipe. Go. Go out. Go wah. Golem wall breaker. I think this should make troops cost the elixir again. I made the executive decision yesterday to not keep my walls at level 1 as well. Could be higher if I wanted to, but... God, I really want to see this fucking Final 14 layout. Did you even put it in my clan castle? What did you put in there? Oh, yeah, I forgot about headhunters. I've just been mixing it up. Like, nothing's the same, pretty much. You see that? Because they'll be like, oh, this guy has the ice golem, so that's fine, whatever. And then all of a sudden, where this, why is there a super balloon? Why is there ice hound now? I think one of them I put 3 ice golems. That's gonna be really fun if it's a ground attack. I really hope it is. Oh, hi. I want dead wire, you fuck. Oh my god. It's so annoying sometimes having to fucking get it. Hi. understand how you haven't gone blind from it. Like, actually, what the fuck? Blinding. Really? Okay. Fucking flashbang. Every time you shoot your gun, pull out your gun, anything. Alright. I'm so ready to see this 10L14 layout in 5 minutes. My Webis should be updated. There's no way we lose this war. Crying forever if we do. I actually forgot that I get the initial boost anyway from the town hall. I don't even need to use potions for the next 2 wars. This war and the next one, I mean. Quite easy. I'll have to see exactly how long the upgrades for the pets are, because I might start booking them. Because I have like a ton of books now too. Oh yeah, there was like one of the deals. It was literally 4 hero books as well. Like, all right, sure, yeah, take my money. That's fine. Oh, wow, that one pulled back to you. Hi, 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 hi. Reveal your layout mysteries to me, Mr. Like, what the fuck is his name even? Yep. That's about as close as you could get to pronouncing it, I think. That's why I kept saying, like, fix your gun order so it was the same as before. Like, you would just swap the guns around. But, no. Yeah. It seems like it. You. I'm gonna see the most abysmal base Snowman right now. Ayo, actually. It started, it started. Ayo, not me though. Don't spoil it, don't spoil it. I wanna see myself, give my own first impression. Oh, someone's already attacking. Probably Joel. Gotta watch, gotta watch, gotta watch. I'm watching, fuck off. Oh, you're talking about. Oh my god, that was such a good blitz. I love taking out that base. It's a rush down to 11 too. That's great. Okay, let me look at one. That's like the same layout. Right? Roughly? It's like slightly more spaced out. Still some blizz value if I land on the clan castle, probably. Yeah. Or maybe on the scatters, I don't know. Yeah, that's the real question. If it's not a flawless attack, then is it really even a 3-star? Is it a sub-minute 3-star? I don't want to hear it if it's not. Come on, Joel. Minute 30. See, if that was me attacking that base right now with my troop composition, it would have been a sub-minute for sure. Alright, it's looting it. RC could solo that base. You've turned. For now. 9 bullets. How many bullets do you have now? And the double 3-star immediately. Ooh, that Blizz did not take up the town hall. He's got it though. He's sending the loons over there, Joel. See, this is what we needed. Fuck the main ECU we all stream. We need the Kagan Chance mid-co-op war stream. Commentary. I just close Boyd real quick. No, I actually fucking don't, please. Chance. No, Chance. I swear, if you do shit that's gonna close the fucking game that was preventable, I'm gonna never play a co-op with you again. You failed? What? Come on. 82? What happened? Town Hall 9? Yeah. I didn't know if you saw that. Oh, it's already gone. I couldn't even fucking see it. Why would you? He's attacking again. Baby dragon. Huh? He would. I fucking hope so. Oh my god, they're going in. They're going in. I get it. Continue. Wow, he actually used the clan castle too. Imagine. Not even sub-minute 30. Oh, I think we've successfully intimidated them anyway. You don't have turn anymore, do you? I don't have KRM, so when the trap's off, I'd love to be able to get some. With your assistance, of course. Thank you. How far away another end? Get down. I'm trying to like scout this base. Maybe I should attack their 2 first. Surely I won't fail that. I would never. That tornado trap 100% at the top part of that town hall center. Bet my fucking life on it. Cat thinks he's safe because he's the town hall, spaced out and everything. Little does he know the Blizz is going to take out everything but the town hall, and then all the drugs are going to path to it. That base is so rushed. Wizard Tower, fucking town hall 8. I hope. It'll be a challenge. Trap is about to cook. Let him cook. Love this wall die. Hey, Lil B's requesting. A little bit, you know where. I just trolled their number 2 with the super hog rider meta. Huh? Yeah, super hog rider. Hog rider. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What's Bro doing? Are you? This round? You that close? You recycle? I'll do it sooner rather than later so that we don't have the same issues last round. Going in the round. I got the extra invis now because of the clan castle upgrade. My blizz gonna go even harder now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 3 of my own and 3 in the clan castle. W. 2 rage and 4 freeze. Ah. Can't believe Joel would fail to cook a 12 out of 12. Guess we'll leave top G to clean him up. Surely he'll do it. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna take out the Thanol 14 for me? Oh, nice. I'll just loot it. feel like cooking my E-Drags, I'll just sneaky goblin loot it. Fuck. Rounds are so long, I honestly don't know. I don't know if it was this round or last round we had like double fire sale. Or if it was this round or last round I had the death machine. So it just flows together, I don't know. You cooking now? Ah. I'm cooked. Good? Yes, it was. Fucking lucky I swapped to what I had available. What? What? What the fuck? I want to see this from your perspective. Yeah, dude, just... What the fuck? You talking about like how it works with the huts on Shino? Like that? Interesting. How far are we into the round? Okay, I'll stop shooting turn then. Or will I? Let's trap over. Okay, now we'll stop shooting turn. Oh, that's round. That's not round. Not round. I made that mistake yesterday. Or sorry, you made that mistake and almost got me killed yesterday. Which is... It is entirely your fault. You should have patched it so that they should have come to you. Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot. No. I'll just watch on your stream. I know exactly what you're talking about anyway. That's funny, though. Oh, they're still cooking. Gonna turn. Do I risk cooking one more turn? Dog. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just for the ones on me. I really want to shoot this turn. block me. Okay, now it's around. No. Or, is it? No, it is. It is. It is. It is. I was right. I'm so glad I didn't proc turn. You got one? Kill it. Kill these ones. Kill these ones. I don't have dead wire. Okay, don't fucking kill me this time, you piece of shit. I forgot the disconnect. I did. Oh my god, you fucking piece of shit. It won't. See? It won't. I told you, it won't. Okay. Yeah, so now it's paused. Well, now I have to go be an escort for my mother, and then, I'll be back. I'm gonna end my stream and raid NCG the best. You're live, sure.